Our mics are in the shots. Are we on?
We on.
Who wants to fart? Who wants to go to the toilet? Let's get that shit out of the way. Literally. Oh my God, shit. Yo, welcome to the podcast. The podcast is iPodcast too, because shit, we got a lot of shit to do, so we just want to let you know we podcast too.
Are we on?
Yeah, we on.
Okay,
we should be on.
let's go.
Fuck, somebody getting fired.
So last time you gonna ask that, right?
Yeah, so my name is
Your name.
JT's boy. Please don't say your boy. I'm gonna say my name now, ne? When it's your turn, please, dog. We will have to reshoot. If you say it's your boy, it's your boy. Oh fuck! Yeah, I'm afraid, man. I'm afraid to say my name. Yo, don't say it's your boy.
All right.
Sure, my favorite to OFENTIC 9 to 5 rapper. What's up, my G?
It's your boy Jason Dix. Yo, what's up, yo? It's JT Litswalo. Government name always JT on the ID and everything. AKA Jason Dix. I'm a DJ. Right now I'm a podcaster because I podcast too.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Nice.
Rooks.
Yo, what's up?
You know, your name is stored Rooks Podcast on my phone.
No, okay, anonymous. Guys, what's up? My name is Rooks. On the ID, ke Ramuru Kintakaile. I'm a government employee and I podcast too.
Shit.
That's what's up.
Podcast too.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
And we got a guest. You know, like, you know how they always make things dramatic when they do this thing. He's been, and I can't do that with Huge because it's my boy.
Yeah,
Well, what's up, Coops? What's up?
I'm good, man. Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy Huge, aka.
Y'all wanna gang up on me with the boy thing?
Yeah, yo, what's up? Good to be here, man. Good to be here. I podcast too. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Okay, I think I was outvoted with the boy thing. So
Yeah, and like Rooks had the best intro, like, you know, like out
Is
of
it?
y'all niggas, y'all need to start working on your intro.
Work on your shit, man.
let me say, Huge, listen to this. Like, Rooks is that guy.
you got anything under control, right?
Yeah, like, that's a not really strut mate. It's straight. Sharp faded because you have your shit in order.
The pressure.
Let's
the
go
pressure.
start with you. Okay, basically, for now we're gonna now we're talking COVID, right? That's what we try to do. You know, you get what I did.
Aight.
So we try to get Huge to tell us how he's been surviving this whole COVID thing, you know, because COVID did come at the little buyer. Let's get a fresh perspective from an artist. You know, but we'll unpack it as we go on. You know, we're just talking. We're just podcasting. Is it called podcasting or is it called talking and then the talk itself is the podcast? By the way, we're starting to do this for the first time, so if you're judging, Mao. Yeah. Sure. So, I don't know. Let's get this going.
Yeah. So just to add on to that, Coops, that came from a line that we heard from your latest project, ne?
Yeah.
Ore, look at me, I'm paying rent with my booking fee.
Yeah.
So that's something that a lot of performing artists actually survive on and live off. So the pandemic and the subsequent lockdown has affected a lot of performing artists.
True.
So that's where offense is coming from, Jorge. How have you personally survived, and looking as if this thing is not going to go away anytime soon?
Yeah.
What do you think is the way forward for people in your industry, basically? Okay. So to get so deep.
It's too early. I thought you were gonna talk like bitches.
And then serve myself a drink. Up in this hole.
Roots.
Okay, but just to unpack what that line was referencing the most was
was that I'm not doing this for fun.
Yeah.
You know, because I come from that stereotype of maybe this thing is a hobby,
Yeah.
or this thing, I don't know, whatever misconceptions that maybe people had about hip hop or about what I do specifically. So it was a thing of saying I pay rent with my booking fees, like, so even when I charge you, just know where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, hey, you fee to 8K, you know, for example.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So it's like 8K. You know, so like it's like, yo, how much is rent right now?
Exactly.
You
Sure.
know, so I was just like, just off of that beef and oxtail bar, that's where I was coming from. But in terms of the lockdown, man, like you said, most of us have been living off of stage and stage alone, you know. But because I can say I wasn't in a position where I had debt under my name because I took that because I can provide with music. I've been on I think the past few years I've been on a building brand phase. So I think I was also content and very aware that I was not gonna make money during that period.
Okay.
Especially the time when I was working on Now We Talking, I was like, you know,
accepting.
Yeah, I was very locked in. I was not going out. Like I didn't even like doing shows. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, what am I performing? 2 5 digits? You know, that's like old music. To an artist, you have to understand that's like old music. You know, but to fans, it's like, you know. So I just wanted to focus on creating a body of work that fans can hold on to. And when doing that, I was also aware that, okay, I'm taking this L, so I'm not going to be gigging because I'm not releasing singles. Even the single I released was Security. It's not an on me.
Yeah.
You understand? So the single I was releasing for it to be Security is because I was still, like I said, I wanted to build a core fan base.
Sure.
And out of all those cards, Security was the best bet to say, let's see how this works. You know what I mean? So it was not off of, let's drop this so that ticks.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know? So I haven't been, like I said, like I made peace with that fact that I'm not going to be on stage for a while, but for a good purpose. You know what I mean? So
You're still building.
I'm still building. So I don't know if but my survival ways have been of a team. I've been working, like, I've been fortunate enough to just, you know, have like a very strong team. Purple Key Studios, a huge impact. So that's like everybody. That's like the people I've been working with throughout the time. So that's just how I've been managing to survive, living with my friends, with my colleagues, and yeah, man, getting by through that.
Yeah.
As long as we were focusing on the end goal, which is getting the product out and getting a solid fan base.
Do you think it would have been a whole lot better for you if you were like signed under a stable or something? Do you think you were going to survive even more? You were going to be living instead of surviving?
To be honest, bro, even the signing structure, I would say currently, even now, still needs a whole lot of work from an artist himself.
Label niggas are broke.
You know what I mean? So,
We just see the famous ones and we think,
yeah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like, I knew that I'd be doing my brand an injustice if I would walk into a big establishment without knowing what I really want my brand to look like or to sound like. You know what I mean? Because now people end up
making up a brand for JT. Like, no man, JT man, you should just have what I like the cornrows, you know? And the JT should, you know what I mean? Like, yo, here's a style for JT. JT
Summer shape.
should rock some whatever, you know what I mean? So sonically as well, like, yo, you should work with this new producer, man. Yo, you should get you know what I mean? So like a lot of your direction is not really put out there.
Very creative problems.
You
A lot, but
I think with DJs,
It's different.
no, it's not.
It is.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think.
Are you a DJ?
No. or what I've seen. So lately it's becoming hard to know who's, like, you can assume one guy is playing. And I used to think that's what house DJs. Fair enough. Like, okay, DJ one. And for a while you don't know about Chinchile DJ. Because I used to think it's house DJs. Now it's happening with hip hop DJs. You understand? Because it's not cool as a DJ to say, no, but I play this. I think that's what you guys are going through. I'm not sure. Because with rap, you can say, fuck yo. You know, with DJs, it's tricky because you must entertain and still be yourself. With us is, I'm this guy, come through. Well, the real ones anyway, because I will sell out quick. So I don't know with DJs, do you all go through that I'm selling out phase, or
I think most of the time, yes, we do go through that. It's never about me most of the time because I don't usually plan a set. I don't know if other DJs do. I don't. I go there, check out the crowd, whatever age group it is, and I assume this is what they want. Right. You understand? So as much as if I would want to play what I want to play, no one would dance. You understand? I don't even like this other song that I play a lot.
You're going to lie on the first episode?
I don't even like it. I don't like it.
What is the song?
I don't even like it.
What is the song?
What's up, Huge?
I'm chilling. I want to know what is the song.
Hey man, it's all about you.
Stop fucking up the mic, Rooks. Jesus.
It's all about
We
you.
have a whole crew for that.
But you understand, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's sometimes it's like, geez, I've heard conversations where like women was uncomfortable the way like maybe a label wanted to present themselves. Maybe they don't have. Maybe as a person you have your own idea of comfortable and fresh.
Sure.
And maybe now, like, with lack of a better word, maybe they put you in like you're a girl there, they put you in a G-string or whatever. Maybe you're uncomfortable with that.
That's what we want, bro. That's what we want.
That's what I'm saying. So like I wanted to work on my brand to know what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
What is it that you want? Who is Huge? What defines your brand?
That's a good question.
Since you're working now, and now we're talking. So what did you discover from that?
Dude, Huge DaOracle is generally, I feel, right? I feel like my brand represents an average Joe. You know? But a hustler's ambition. You know? A person that maybe knows it's definitely not gonna be easy. But I'm gonna work my ass off. I think I stand for that message. And like that's a Rustenburg story, man, and Rustenburg people are hard workers. I've also worked mines in Rustenburg, so I know where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? So.
And the mines ain't too bad.
Look around. Look around. Look at the venue, guys. Look at the venue.
Rustenburg, man, it's just like a place of like hard workers, man. You know what I mean? So, and I think I'm a soundtrack to that life.
You
Okay.
have, like, okay, go ahead. You have been quiet for too long. People would say,
I wanted to change. I wanted to change the topic. So if San's only on the same topic, we can.
Okay, like
continue.
one more question. One
Yeah.
more question. Do you feel like since you moved from Rustenburg to Joburg, do you feel like you're getting the support? It's the two-part question. Do you feel like you're getting the support that you need from the city, and do you feel like you were representing the city well?
JT Wafis, I have to say.
You were supposed to ask huge about bitches. Your job was bitching. That was supposed to be weeks. You were the bitch guy.
Yo, man, to be honest, I think I am representing Rustenburg very well. Yeah, like, I think Rustenburg 014 is just a part of something I usually even just say now in my sleep. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I got so used to it. And I feel like we've besides having to move from Rustenburg, we did something in the city before that, you know, to bring some sort of hope, to bring some sort of like, oh shit, I can get on the stage, you know. There's a lot of like Motown jam sessions. There's a lot of like
Epic sessions.
And London nights and whatever we were doing that time. It really did breed artists right now that are prominent in South Africa.
Artists like who?
There you go.
Gobi Beasts,
Okay.
Zaga.
Zaga, Lauren Authentic.
Come on. D. Did you just do this shit, Nick?
I mean,
To
duh,
me?
it's but like, yo, man, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Wait, why didn't y'all mention me too, bro?
because you're the one that asked, nigga. We thought you figured out, you know,
I should be getting thumbs up right now.
J's on decks.
Yeah.
Take your flowers. man.
But like, yeah, like, so as far as getting the support from the city, I think from the fans, from the people, yes, you know,
In Rustenburg.
yes, but maybe from the establishments, maybe not, you know, maybe from your promoters, maybe not. But I would be lying to say I don't get love from the city.
I think
iPod.
my topic change. I think you were transition recently here because I was about to ask for, do you value awards? Because we recently had the SA Hip Hop Awards, ne?
Yeah,
Basically, that's a recognition.
yeah,
That's saying we see you, wafis,
yeah.
basically. Whatever award.
No,
We could
That
have
is-
been asked if there was a Rustenburg Hip Hop Award.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
do you think that if you don't get so many bookings, you get more bookings in Joburg and Pretoria than Rustenburg, do you still believe that they would do the same thing? They would nominate you if that's the case?
If we the head niggas in charge, yes, it's fair. I see that being fair. If I'm starting the iPodcast 2 hours, I see that as fair. You understand? But obviously, I can't speak for everyone. So somebody's going to call me out and say I'm talking shit. You know, which is why I'm going to let him finish what he's trying to ask. Because I feel a certain way about this.
I know.
I just want to find out how huge
I know.
feels like.
We're on the same page.
Cool.
Because actually we argued low fence about this before, you know. Should artists put awards on this pedestal that they are in? I don't know if you are nominated or not. This is me talking.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
One day you're going to get a nomination from whatever awards.
Yeah.
But if you do get an award or nomination, do you value it? Does it make a difference in your life, in your career?
I think maybe as far as maybe the music business is concerned, an award is, I mean, you know, it's like when they call you out your name, is gonna be like Grammy Award winner, Jay's on deck. So you know what I mean? It's the first thing that maybe they usually say before they say your name. Yeah. You know? So I would be lying if I said they don't hold weight. But for me, on the very same breath, me losing or me not getting nominated doesn't, for me, I don't view or like look at my art as any less.
Sure. That's good.
You feel me? So, but like it's like it would have been dope if I was nominated or if I would have won.
Yeah.
But
I feel you.
I would not, like at the same time, I wouldn't say, nah, I don't care about awards.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Yeah.
I want to have a young, you know what I mean?
You see, what I was saying was this.
Yeah.
To value an award, you have to value the opinion of the people presenting the award. You understand? So if it's money people, you need to value the opinion of many people. If it's street people or culture, if people are doing it for the culture and you value the culture, value that award. But if you are from a money perspective, don't fucking shit on the culture, and vice versa. Because sometimes the reason why we fight about these awards is mainly because of that. Nah, he's not an MC, so and so can rap better, but it's the MTV money, blah blah blah.
Sure.
You understand? That's commercial award.
You know, to be honest, like just to add on that,
Yeah.
because I was tagged on why didn't Huge get mentioned on the MTV top 10?
Hold up, I got that for you.
We got it.
Pull it up.
I prepared for you. So this is from TZ Nater. None of the Vuzu Hustle alumni made the list. I wonder what's missing more brand. Yeah, Huge. Because he done put in work. Hopala guy. He shifted the culture by giving us conscious raps in Motswako. You could have stayed with the American sound, but he needed to impact the streets. Why can't he be considered? He had more buzz than any other artist that's been on the hustle. I mean, you can't compare him to Quick Fast Cash, Shane Eagle, Shabs Medallion, Big Star Johnson, etc. They've gone silent. Huge was panel this year, even through the pandemic. When I leave video, he shot Go 10 Flex, Theme Park, maybe 2021 is his year. You're moving right, my dog. This is from TZ Nate. So I saw this.
And just to and this is, look, man, those are very like humbling words, and I really like appreciate it. You know what I mean? But on the same breath, and I think I did say on the comment that I don't want to take away anything from the artists that I mentioned, because everybody puts in work on their own right.
Really? You don't want to take away from whoever was nominated, some certain person?
No. I'm saying the people that were mentioned on the post. You know what I mean?
The post.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Are you here with us?
I'm on the list. I'm on the top 10 right now.
Jay just hates the list. I was careful when did you hear how I unpacked that? First of all, give it up for me for talking that well. Sure. I was trying to put it in a way that JT understands that he does not have a right unless he's the MTV
guy.
Guy.
You know what I mean?
So if you are the MTV guy, you are supposed to know how MTV works.
I was saying, right? Like, because it's whoever's list. It could be Coach Nitro's list, right? And that's his top 10, right? And like, I can't argue that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's opinion.
You have to argue with that. You working hard, my guy. You worked hard this the entire time.
But I won't argue an establishment's top 10. I'm so concentrated. Like I was saying, I'm so concentrated in my own fan base so much.
Let me show you something.
I don't.
If somebody tells Huge, you are not working hard, he can argue that.
That's when I'm. You know
But
what
you
I mean?
not being on the list, if you not being on the top 10, is basically them telling you that you're not working hard.
I don't see
According
it
to
as
their
that.
viewpoint.
I don't see it as
Then why can't you argue with their viewpoint?
No, you can't.
You can't.
For me
We
to
can't.
argue is to put in more work.
It's like me trying to convince you that big ass women are the shit and you a slender
They are
dude.
the shit.
Like how the fuck am I? Like I can't do that thing.
It's subjective.
It's subjective. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
So for me, when I argued with Rooks about this, I had two problems. The first one was that because I'm about a certain thing. I'm not gonna say what it is because people might figure me out. But my
Stay
thing
low
was,
key.
we spend so much time talking about so and so didn't, like so and so should be on, and then we shit on the people that are on, as if they don't have a friend called Authentic that knows that they work hard. That can
Just like JT's.
just like we can
exactly.
put huge here. These dudes are dudes that are podcasting where they can tell their story or they saw me through it. They work hard too.
Yeah.
We just don't
Not
vibe, but they
exposed,
vibe,
not yeah,
which is okay because not everybody fucks with Huge's vibe too.
Yeah.
But he's our dude, so of course we feel like, huh. That's
Yeah.
why when TZ Nader said this, he was like, "Boy, appreciate that, but let's not shit on those guys because they didn't make the decisions. They just
Yeah,
hard working
you know what I mean?
individuals."
And we don't know their stories.
It's not like
We don't know
the
their
one now
stories.
they like, yo man, don't put
Damn.
huge in there, put the fuckers on in there. You
What
know
if they
I mean?
did that?
Like, and I don't care. Like, I really don't care, bro.
You wanna risk the risk? You wanna like take a chance on the fact that they did that and you shit on everybody? Can they know real nigga shit? You know what, dog? Like, there's not a lot I don't know about you.
Yeah.
So, for the most part, every time I chill with you, like we talk a lot, but and I think I've always used you as my coping mechanism because we are in similar situations. So what I want to know is, do you ever regret like not going solo because you're not solo? Do you ever regret the solo moves? Like, do you ever? Because a lot of time, you see, I'm doing this without Lori.
Yeah.
It's like I always gotta check in.
Yeah.
Or, yo, I wanna do 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
But certain individuals because we share too many of the same values. So you know what I'm saying. When does that happen with you? Like moving from a huge impact to
Like, yeah. For me, I think, I feel like I'm comfortable because me and Impact and Frost had that conversation prior. Look, like we had that conversation like soon as, like, I think maybe when a huge impact was like 2 years in, and we saw that there was like a lot of people that were interested in working specifically with a specific individual.
Yeah.
Right? And so we spoke about it so that we patch up, we make sure that the bubble is sealed, right? That like there's no like hole there, right? So it's like we had that conversation where, yo, fit, you're gonna always first of all compare us. That's number one.
Sure.
Right?
Beyonce, Michelle,
You know what I mean?
Three
But, like,
Stacks and Big
you are
Boy.
young as fuck. You think that's the first time it happened? Destiny's Child?
Three Stacks and Big
you know
Boy.
what I mean? I was like, we were well aware,
Yeah.
you know, and so we had to just make sure that we understand where we're standing. And I know it's the same situation with you and Lore, but it's the external force that makes one feel insecure or feel.
For real.
You know what I mean? Because it's the external people that would ask you, yeah, so where's Lore? You know, or yeah, where's Impact? Why you rolling Dolo? You know?
Yeah.
But not knowing that it still is the same thing. You know what I mean? Differently.
Okay. Same. Do you still cut the checks the same way?
No, like I'm saying.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
I just want to know.
But like in a sense, yes, because impact is still very hands-on into my work.
Yeah.
Like there's never been work that I took out without an impact touch. To an extent that Frost too. Frost, I could say he was an executive producer of the songs that I took out.
Fuck, I just realized who Frost is to me.
You know what I mean? Like, and the project, because I was very insecure with the project. So I had to here's the work, like you're the only one that can give it to me as real as it is. You know, no, like just tell me if this one rework. You know what I mean? Like he still does play a role. Impact, graphic wise, up until the logo, huge DaOracle. Like you know what I mean? Like it still is a huge impact. Like yo, bro, the same way the things that work for me work for Impact and vice versa, and for Frost. You know what I mean? So, Runa, that's why that's what I'm saying. Like we had to understand where we standing, so that we don't have to convince each other tomorrow.
Sure.
That you know I got you right.
Yeah.
Like we ain't gotta say that. Like
You just gotta do it.
it's just like yo, man. You know what I mean? So like handling that just it doesn't put space for any like hole in a bubble, so that now that shit burst.
Yeah. All right, I just want to add to that. At the same time, I'm not encouraging it, but I think it's good to note, Hore. Sometimes it's okay, Hore, some of you guys are gonna stay behind.
I hear you. I hear you.
Stay behind in what sense?
You're not gonna get to the finish line with everyone you started with.
And
At the same time.
At the same time.
We add at the same time.
At the same time.
because for me,
it's okay.
For me, like
You don't have to feel bad, Hore. You left in Jaho Komara.
You don't feel bad, dog.
You know, for me, what
You
it
go-
is,
okay.
what it really is for me.
You feel bad.
You know what it really is for me. I don't think like prime example, right? Like I know this is like something that really did happen. So after the hustle, it was huge 5 digits, you know, like everything, whatever. And then I already saw those conversations that I was telling you that I had with Impact when a huge Impact was 2 years old. You know, I'm like, yo, they're gonna say this, and he's the one that hit me up like, yo, they talk. You know what I mean?
No, we talk.
So you know, like it's a like, you know when everything is so like premeditated, dog. Like you saw it. So like I feel like when that happened and like I saw people thought, no, this guy and you know what I mean, and like.
But do you have to feel bad about it if you
never said he did.
I never said I did. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was when I answered OFENTIC. I was saying it's usually when the external forces come.
Yeah.
That's when you'd be like, geez, how could these people like even think that? You know, but like with you and your homie,
You know where you stand.
You are likely going to hear somebody say that, like whether it's true or not. It's sort of like when people ask me shit about Lord, that like a convo they had with Lord, and I know because I just talked to him, and I have to pretend like I don't know because I thought like that nigga just called me like.
Okay. Do you guys feel like there are certain things that I know, right? If I was in a duo, if I would be in a duo, and the other guy makes it, JT Litswalo makes it, and Jason Dex, me as Jason Dex, I'm gonna hate on you. You know, I am. I would feel like, dude, why you not pulling me? Why you not? Because we started this really too. I'm gonna feel that way. Do you feel like secretively, I don't know, do you feel like your people, dual people, the one that you are in with, have that same mentality that JT Lutswalo has on Jason Dex?
You left me behind?
You left me behind.
But the thing is, Bonane, this is very important. Yes, I believe you must leave the door open. How can opportunity? Leave the door open for Majita Gomora, for Tabatse. But if Majita not getting up and doing something, there's nothing much you could do.
But
I'm missing something here.
Remember,
Whoa, hold up. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you something real quick. And I'm sure Huge will add on to these dynamics, but probably they're gonna be the same as me. Hagiri Maut, I don't think I count low. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because he probably had something to do with that move.
Exactly.
You understand?
Sure.
So
There's
the
no way,
outside
like,
external forces, the outside thinks, shit, he's doing a solo. They don't know that the solo was suggested by the other. So the people I think I leave behind are the other guys that squad deep with the gang.
Sure.
But real talk,
That guy
if the
is going
Illuminati
on.
came calling, it might be them.
So do you feel like there are those people that you left behind because of whatever?
True, bro. I mean,
Can you mention that?
Not even in bad, not even in like a bad sense. It's just like a thing of like, it's not beef or it's not anything, because like the thing is, hip hop always look at everything as beef. But like
beef, bro.
But like when you look at it, everybody had friends that grew apart.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's not a thing. It's not a hip hop thing. It's not a
Yes.
like.
It's a human
personally,
thing.
It's a human thing.
It's a thing of, dude.
You want me to mention your best friend right now?
Yeah.
What's KG, nigga?
Don't go
He was
there.
never my best friend.
Okay.
He was.
No,
It's not about me today.
can we move on?
We
Can
don't
we
do a
move on?
segment where
Can
you
we
come
move on?
interview me about all of this.
Can
we
we
can
move
talk
on?
about
Okay.
this.
Okay.
I was just showing you that it happens.
It happens. Yeah, we don't have to delve into that.
All right. Yeah. You were saying.
Oh, you are fucked. I was waiting for you.
Oh man.
But you see-
so people just like are like sometimes it's like, yo man, people grow up and like responsibilities grow and people, like, you know what I mean, like things
Priorities
change and you know, next thing when are you a dad and a husband,
Exactly.
you know, so
Exactly.
when I'm trying to go to a show and then now you have to take care of the family.
You got a girlfriend and you got a wife.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's not beef per se. So even with my hip hop people that I started with, it's a thing of like, yo man, people grew up, responsibilities came and priorities
I want to
changed.
speak about the beef. The beef you're talking about. Like if you don't know this about Huge, Huge has like he's the most humble guy. The reps don't say that. The reps shows you that I could boy back the fuck out of you. But you know, like if you know me, I like how have you managed to stay on the fence? Because you have that one ability to be cool with everybody. When they do that, like when it could have went wrong, like why you man? And like how do you manage to stay on the fence? And staying on the fence, because staying on the fence is a very tricky thing to do.
It's very
True.
Because it's tricky, man.
Very.
True.
You must say by holding more lining because omunga ga nice shabas or not where my guy. But this dude, they're in a realist way. Like, how do you manage to do like stay on the fence? Because I've had a few altercations with people, and I saw you with them, and I was like, but that's huge. Like, they're probably telling me how much of a fuck up I am. When he comes to me, I'm saying the same shit, but he never tells either one.
Nah, for real, for me, it's a thing of like, if I'm not directly affected, like if this is really not about me, and I have.
It's about your nigga.
But like more than niggas, these are people that I also have working relationships with. You know?
Yeah,
So-
but loyalty.
So, I'm answering you, Jay. Can I answer you, Jay?
I'm trying to understand why you were a sellout. He's not a cooker. He's a sellout. Like, let's say it out straight. Why are you a sellout?
Nah, bro. Like for me, dude, I'm not even just to deflect. I'm gonna answer this. There's this other interview where the Madiba is there in America. I think they were asking him about
Town hall, something like that.
Yeah, I think they were asking
with
him
the white
about
dude,
the white
Arafat.
dude.
They were asking him about Arafat and the Cuba guy.
And the Cuba guy, Fidel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he told Americans, like, your beef with Fidel is your beef.
Oh,
man.
I remember that. Yeah.
And how I meet up with Fidel, that's my like you know what I mean. Like
that's our
how
relationship.
I know Lord and Authentic is deeper than I don't know deep, right?
Sure.
But like also the people that maybe Authentic perhaps might have conflict with, I also know them on the same breath.
Sure.
But I'm always honest as fuck to both parties that, but I don't see the worth in this. Like my opinion will always be like clear. Because also this is a situation where you see people reignite their relationship or reconnect years after. And you co-signed it from the back, like, fuck that nigga up, nigga.
But you move with that nigga. If they move together, you move to that.
But these are all my niggas.
Yeah,
and like
but
that's what Authentic is saying. It's like I have the ability to just work with and know everybody, bro.
I don't think you understand the situation proper. Like, man, let's say
and close, because we're not talking about
just
Authentic is beefing with I don't know someone far there. Like, we're talking close, right? Like we're talking close, my G. Where it's like.
Yeah.
I would rather call a meeting up. I would actually, if shit come, if like I feel like this is getting out of hand, I would call like in fact Zogala call another guy.
Like we were all brothers for a moment and then some shit happened.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm not cool that you cool with KG. I'm not cool with that. I feel like I'm kidding, but
no, you're not. Hey, Nick, talk your feelings, man.
But I personally feel like. As I don't know what street you grew up in, maybe go G Park the shop or after 8. I'm from Motown, bruh. Okay, I'm kidding.
JT might be something. Put some water in his drink.
But I believe in loyalty more than anything. You understand? Yeah. And facts. If you fucks with me and you fucks with the dude that I'm beefing with,
facts.
Obviously. Like first and foremost, fuck your ability to be able to.
Can I chime in?
Wait, I want to answer this, homie. Bro.
Okay.
Now let me first address probably the misconception. When I say I'm from the dirt, I'm not from G-Pod.
Yeah.
That's where we stay now. But where I grew up, Tlhabane, and all across Tlhabane, like GG. Fox Lake, Okasi.
Talk your shit.
I grew up in Meriting. And then we moved to G-Park.
Soft life.
Of course, shout out to my pops, he worked hard.
Yeah. Soft life.
Soft pops.
So like, what you're referencing is like you're referencing like a means of life. And that's where I'm coming from. I'm not going to entertain beef that is not worth losing a life for.
He just a thug.
I was about
you want to say some shit?
Like some shit is over. Some shit. You know what? You know what? A lot of beef. Not even what this conversation started off. A lot of maybe beef in Rustenburg started off with whatever some guy said on social media.
Some dumb shit.
I want entertainment. I'm sorry, but if you're talented enough, I'm gonna work with you.
Yeah.
Okay. And just to add, sorry
okay.
for what's just to respond to JT, my nigga, I feel you on loyalty, ne?
So don't fucks with niggas that I don't fucks with.
No. There's loyalty and there's blind loyalty.
There's ignorance.
There's ignorance. Blind loyalty is not good because you're inheriting a beef that does not affect you directly, like my man said earlier.
Right. If I chill with you on a every day.
If you're a real friend, on our objective and say, Mari Ejo, you're my nigga, but you were wrong. Instead of blindly saying, I'm with you, whatever this nigga says. You get me? If your nigga is wrong, he's wrong. So you're going to call him out. That's all I want to say.
Let me tell you what my problem is. Most of the time when there's beef, I'm probably the one that's wrong when they're wrong. Right?
We kind of figured that out.
I'm probably the one. Maybe.
No.
60% of the time.
Sure.
But I don't need you to tell me that I'm wrong. You understand? I don't need you to tell me, yo, what you did was wrong, because I have to swallow my pride as a man and go apologize to the nigga that I have beef with. And then that makes me feel like I'm losing.
Okay.
No, feel like I'm losing. I never feel like a bitch. Feel like I'm losing.
I get what you say.
You understand? And I don't want to lose at the end of the day, because I feel like if I have you as my friend and I have you as my friend, we have an army.
Sure.
You understand? And we are out there to win. You understand?
Let me tell you something. I get you. The ignorant trick that started everything we're talking about gets you. But
can't even think of.
The thing is, being all in needs a reciprocation. You understand what I'm saying? There's people, when they start some shit, I'm in. I don't care what's going on.
Yeah.
And then there's people that I know that he probably said the wrong thing, so I gotta break this up.
Of course, I said the wrong thing.
Yeah,
I'm a tiny motherfucker. I always say the wrong damn thing.
But I'm not willing to go to war with you, JT. I don't know if you can fight yet.
That's why I say the wrong thing. Because I know I can't be happy.
So your nigga can get killed.
No, you can't get killed over.
I'm not doing that.
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna let you get beat.
Look, dog, if like if it's a situation where then you wake up, you know, like a nigga that was fighting for you is dead, right? Are you gonna live with yourself?
Look at Jeezy and Gucci.
Yes.
Like, are you gonna be like,
yes. Yes, and I'll make a song and say R.I.P. huge.
Fuck you, I don't want you like Jigga said, don't bring your t-shirt with my fucking like it's merch, nigga. Fuck that.
You're gonna be known as the realest nigga in the hood. You died for another nigga.
Nah, B.
Yeah, for the after tears, you are that guy.
Nah.
Until we are comforting your woman.
No, but like what the basis of the conversation, like it was like a thing of like, yo, I mean, hip hop wise, and we talking hip hop, like we talking the music. That's what maybe I feel like you were coming from with the question.
Yeah.
We talking about people. We talking about music. We're not talking about personally people that
I want to kill this guy.
Yeah. Like I'm not talking like I don't know personally people that know Authentic, right? So maybe I might get ticked off. Like just, I remember there was a time we were going to Brum and there was some other nigga in the taxi that wanted to do some shit. And we were like, nigga, this nigga better chill. We're gonna fuck him up, right? We don't know this nigga because, but like when we're talking hip hop, I know where a lot of things come from, and they come from ego.
And you can, like, if you ever don't fuck with anybody that does not have ego. Deep inside, you gotta think you're the shit.
You know
Otherwise, we
I mean?
shouldn't be working. Why the fuck am I working with a guy that thinks, I might be,
You know what I mean?
I'm so.
A lot of things really just come from ego, and like guys, after like a year, they realize, man, this is not worth it.
Everybody we're talking about right now, we are all cool now.
Yeah.
Hindsight, it would have been some dumb shit.
You feel me?
So what I was telling to him is, he's always had the ability to see that these guys are going to be.
I'm gonna reconnect.
So let me chill,
dude. You know what I mean? Like it's not for me. It's like I can see when shit is real,
And when this like, man, this is some fugazi shit.
There's situations where you shouldn't say shit about it. Like,
Yeah.
I want to kill this guy. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And then the situation like, are they playing?
Are they playing, dog? Yeah, like, even if it's beef, bubble, tomorrow these niggas gonna reconnect.
Yeah.
There's some dudes you had beef with that.
I have beef with a whole lot.
Yeah. But the thing is, yo, and I think it's gonna bring me to my next question with to Coops that. You essentially
Coops is my surname, Kupari. If you don't know,
We know him like
put it on
that.
niggas are two just.
put it on the thing.
Now you know.
Like it's a generational thing or an era thing. You guys beef a little bit different from how we beef. Like you know, a lot of shit can go wrong with people that came after us because we wanted to slap the fuck out of each other. That was it.
Like the kids of today tweet.
It's not even people think the kids of today tweet. Man. Let me tell you, like when Tupac and Biggie did what they did, that was a fucking story. You see how many rappers are getting killed, and it's normal.
Hey, bro.
You see, because people think that Tupac and Biggie era was the most dangerous. It was not. There was some real moment that happened that shocked everybody. Right now, how many rappers are?
It's a lifestyle.
Oh yeah, it's a lifestyle
You know,
right now. Shoot.
because now your locations is out, and we are watching too many things on YouTube that influence people. Some people are getting killed by people that are not even thugs.
Imagine dying,
I'm from
being
this position
killed by
of if you listen to Lord say, I know enough gangsters to know I'm not. It's an honest, you know, it's an honest
I'm
way
not
of
a gangster
hip-hopping.
in any way. Grew up with my father bumping, no the same.
You see, we are from that. Because for us, gangsters were gangsters. It was not you could not play with G9. So I'm hoping G9.
Yes.
You understand? That was, you couldn't, you can't do that. So you guys, you can, like I saw when Kid Teeny was beefing with the Benchmark guys, I saw Teeny went to the hood and posted.
I saw the video. Do you see the
With
video?
his- yeah, and he posted in their hood, and I'm like, you see, this is cool. In their era, they could do that.
Yeah.
Nah,
Not back then.
I would be too afraid if beef allowed to go Gigi. Kids are like Gigi get re he in chat. Popular shop.
Yes. Yes.
Snitching on yourself
Oh,
is not a thing. You understand?
Yeah,
So,
McMill did the same thing. Was it McMill or yeah, McMill did the same thing. The
make me
time-
do not a midlife crisis. That is what I mean.
Okay, cool. I'm just saying.
So it brings me to my next question. So, like I hate being called an OG lately. How you feel about that?
Man.
You know what I realized? Like in hindsight, Vele, like even when I chill with, thanks, bro. Shout out to the T-shirt gang,
Come on with it.
making sure yo makeup artists where y'all at.
We hiring.
Oh my god.
I chill with younger artists, and they get called OGs now too. So I feel like I don't know where things are coming from, but for me, man, it really it is what it is, right? For me, like I don't, dude. I'm cool. I'm so cool with myself. I don't care what you call me. Like I've been called worse. You can call me Grotman. And like as a kid, I was fat.
Yeah.
So I was called worse. I can take trust me.
But I don't think. I think
You know,
you.
I can take OG. I can take whatever, dude. Like because to a lot of people that I meet up with in the industry, I'm still a fucking youngin, bro. Like I had like 3 meetings the past week where I just feel like a young kid. Like I feel like, and of which is true. I haven't done shit.
Yeah.
In like the 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
aspect.
Mara, I might be misinterpreting you, but I think like you're taking Rotman or OG as a negative connotation.
It is a
No, that's-
fucking negative
no,
thing.
It's not. You can embrace it.
Yeah, I don't have a...
Len na in my
That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with it. Like,
Sure. In my ordinary self, non-rapper guy, a young kid I still feel
like whoa.
but I've learned to let me embrace this.
I think more than anything, it's like hip hop has always made it an age thing. Like if you don't blow up by 20, like you fucked. You know,
if you get called an OG before you reach a million.
Yeah, like it's and for me, dude, my perspective and like my view of success has always been a different thing from what people view success as. So I know I still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
With what I view, with up until I consider myself successful.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I could have a million tomorrow and still feel like I'm not successful. I feel like that's the kind of person I am. Like, did I succeed things that I wanted to succeed?
You're lying, bro.
But I think
when I get a million, I can say I'm a rich motherfucker. I can say that. But I wouldn't say I'm a successful dude if I didn't do the things that I say I successfully wanted to do.
Do you have a million?
I don't.
You lying, bro. You don't know how you feel to have a million. I don't know how it feels. And for me hitting a bar,
dude,
it would be me hitting success.
Bro, like let me tell you something.
But what's success?
Like let me tell you something. A lot of people, that's why I'm saying the view of success is different from a lot of people always saw it, or they always thought if it's once you make once I see you on TV, you're successful.
No,
that's true.
Like,
I'm talking about million. I'm talking about million.
A billion is nothing, bro.
It's y'all go get millions and come talk to me.
We know people that got millions and
bro.
What's that problem?
Jay-Z still raps like he's hustling.
Bro.
Speaking of
you know what I mean?
Speaking of Jay-Z,
Jay-Z has a line on his last album. On his last album, 444, he said, "We worked so hard just to get to zero." This is Jay-Z, 444.
Dude,
this is Jay-Z. He said, "I worked so hard to get to zero."
All right.
He probably doesn't get that line though.
I get it.
Sure.
But
for me, bro, when I get a million, I'll be rich. But when I'm wealthy, I'll be successful.
Who fucking who? Who fucking who?
You can do whatever. That's me, bro.
Like triple X error.
You can do whatever. That's me,
not its
bro.
fault. It's the triple.
You know
X
what I mean? That's why you wanted me here to tell you my truth.
Yeah.
That's me.
I don't want you anymore.
Get out of here.
All right. Can you tell me now? Do you think, or what advice would you give to the? All right, stop. Oh, Nitro's gonna.
Not stopping.
All right, we were on a roll.
Don't try knows why he's here.
All right, the new kids. What advice would you tell them, or what would you do?
Like first episode?
What are new kids?
You wanna go to that generic shit?
Yeah.
What advice are you gonna give?
After that, not advice. Not advice.
You better save this.
After this, we're going to bed.
If you do that, this is the second strike. What advice you gonna give to the new kids?
No, not advice. Okay. What? We're gonna cut that out, right?
Nope.
All right, cool.
Keep that shit. People need to know you get checked once in a while.
All right.
Too late right now.
What do you feel like you should have done differently that you're doing right now? And I always do 2-part. I should change my name to 2-part DJ.
2 Chains.
Now I forgot the question. All right. What would you have done differently? And what is it that you feel like these new kids, I'm talking about specifically, I'm going to name drop, right? I'm going to probably get.
Why are you looking at me for approval? I'm not going to fight with you.
You're the asshole of this, the whole thing. So
people will watch this and decide that for themselves.
Right. Okay, cool. I'm talking about your K-Zaga. I'm talking about your Nick J's. I'm talking about like the people that I personally know. All right. what would you tell them that, yo, this is what you need to do, this is what you don't need to do, you're doing it wrong?
I would tell them fuck all, bro. I don't think they're doing anything wrong. You know, I think, like, yo, man, the people that you've generally mentioned, like,
Probably doing better than us.
they doing good, bro. So
Amen.
Amen. So what
Bro.
what am we gonna say? I mean, you like I'm saying, yo, a lot of things I feel like we always feel I no longer even look for answers anymore from nobody. I get in a space full of OGs. I never ask them for advice. Cause the game is for the taking. Ain't nobody got like a to-do list book of like how to do this shit. I do what I do, bro. And when it catches fire, it catches fire. That's it. You know what I mean? So I won't ever try to be like a savior or holier than thou nigga to whatever the kids or to younger guys. Like, yo, man, do what they should do.
I think
what they
we
do.
definitely at some point we tried.
We did, bro.
We tried.
We already did.
Let me tell you something. It's like, when I always have these arguments with you, I don't understand why you're tripping right now. I've told you this before. It's hard for me not to think I'm a successful rapper because when I came up, that was Metro, Y, TV,
Lotto.
Yeah, that's TV.
You had balls.
So for me, that's a come up. That you think these kids are trying to be the hottest nigga on the corner anymore? They know I did better after the corner, so they don't want that shit anymore. And then when K Zaga and all of these kids you mentioned, when they pull up, because the thing is, K Zaga has always had an unfair advantage. You know why? Because when we were doing the corner thing, he was here. So I wouldn't even call him a youngin.
He's an OG.
He's an OG.
He's been doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've been around spaces where people are younger than me, and there's younger kids calling him an OG.
Yeah.
Because he is.
Because he is.
Chabu Beckers should call Kezaga
an OG.
Yeah.
Then they're probably the
You see what I'm
same
saying?
age.
So when at some point I feel like, okay, anything that happens after this is bonus.
Yeah.
You understand? Because I don't know how to move now. Because everything I looked up to happened. That one, because you cannot tell me shit about that, by the way. I don't care who the fuck you are in the world. You cannot tell me I didn't make it as a rapper. You see, what I didn't make as a rapper was money. But that has nothing to do with the rap. That has something to do with my business, the way I moved. Because I've always rap, didn't realize the moves. You understand what I'm saying? Now I do.
Yeah.
You know, I know how. Do you?
Nah, I'm still a student of the game, bro.
Now I do. I figured out what I gotta do. Basically.
It's different from people to people, bro, and it's different from priorities. It's different from background. It's different. Like everything differs from what you wanna achieve. You know what I mean? Like for me, it has always been about international appeal. That's for me.
Yeah.
It's always about speaking to. It has always been about I wanna like speak to anybody. Like when I'm here now recording this verse, I wanna be sure that there's some kid in LA who will be bumping this shit.
No, I can hear
like
that.
That's where
I can
I've
get
always
that, yeah.
came across. Like so, it's gonna be tough for me to let the mic go up until that happens.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Screw for the drink.
Okay. On to something lighter.
Like this drink.
Bitches.
Are we talking about bitches now?
Bitches?
Yes.
You saved me. You saved me. The film is so strong.
I wanted to say December, but December includes bitches, right?
Of course. No way. You don't want bitches.
The virus is still out there, guys.
You don't want bitches.
I'm cool with bitches.
Bitches are immune to this shit, bro. I'm kidding.
I'm cuffed and happy, so I'm good.
Hey.
Cuff
Good.
boys.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Gone boys worldwide.
Gone boys.
What is your problem?
Bitches are no
That's
problem.
what I'm taking from 2020.
Yo.
I feel like, you know what? One of these episodes, we're going to unpack who the fucked up JT's heart. Because I feel like
We should invite her over, bro. the other person that fucked up my heart.
you couldn't even be cool for you, and that's your dude. I don't want to GBV people on this fucking podcast.
I feel like because she's a prominent person.
Who the fuck said that? I don't want prominent people here. I want people I can vibe with.
Yeah.
You can vibe. I vibe with her. You can vibe with her.
I said I can vibe with.
You can vibe with.
You. Though your vibe is on the stage when you play. Let me tell you something, man.
We're gonna wrap this up.
That's my fucking 2020.
All right.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Okay. The man is loud. Yeah. All in all, thank you for watching. All right, I'm doing things. Thank you, Huge, for coming through, and I'm not gonna thank you for chilling with us, but just for coming through.
Yeah.
You're the boy.
I like how people are gonna think I'm the asshole on this, but it's you.
He took the crown.
You took the
nah.
And I'm never taking it back, because unless if we invite the person that if the guy invite them to hitile, come embrace.
Huge, thank you for coming through. No, thank you for being part of this. Not thank you for coming through.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for coming through, man. And I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. I said it right.
Endeavors.
Endeavors.
Freaky me, I would play endeavors. All
right, thank you very much for coming through.
Over thank you, my bro, for
I had a good time.
Yeah.
I enjoyed your interview.
Yeah.
Man.
It was not really an interview, right?
We chill.
You
must come back again.
Yeah,
I agree.
We should
talk some more shit.
Talk more shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
Thank
you, bro.
y'all, man.
Don't
Thank
come
y'all
back
for having
again.
me over
This is
here.
our show, bro. You don't like you, bro.
Jay's on desk. Jay's on desk can eat a dick. That's it.
That's it. That's a wrap.
I focus too.
Shit.
Out.
We are. Yo, Jay, when you do the trailer,